Bum, 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 bum. We will start with the orange one, with the copper. How much of a paint are you gonna be to pull apart? Too much of a pain. That was easy. I just need to remember which body goes with which. Maybe I should put a little mark on one to indicate the one with the mark. That marker doesn't even work. Never mind. There's so much WD-40 from trying to get these screws loose. I need to clean that up first. Clean that up. What up, Root? How you doing? Still so much WD-40. Alright. We're gonna put some proper lube. Oh, this has brass bushings. That's cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Doing good. Got these screws off. I've been trying to get these screws off for ages, but I picked up a grippier screwdriver and was able to get them undone. You driving tonight? Oh, nice. That's right. I knew that. Shows you how much I pay attention. I need something to put behind you. I need something to put behind you. I need something to put. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, boy. What up, John? Kind of see, starting to flatten. Starting to get them completely flat. I want to do some tests. So these cars are essentially identical. I took the magnets out, adding oil and sanding them. I want to get some lap times in place, and then I have these wheel weights. They are 1/4 of an ounce little weights that stick and see what adding one weight inside does as far as the lap time goes. Ooh, that looks pretty smooth. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah, that looks really good. All right, let's clean that off. This is one of my favorite things about streaming from the Mac Mini is using my phone as a wireless camera to stream. I mean, I'm sure you can do that on PC as well, but it just automatically does it on the when you open up OBS, it connects your phone and then you can choose to disconnect it. What up, Jack? How are you, sir? You racing tonight? Yep. Oh, okay. What up, Arrow? No, tomorrow, Arrow. I am tomorrow. I'm the Saturday crewman. Well, I disconnected it, but can I get it reconnected? There we go. Make sure I did that right. Nice. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching NRL tonight and the F1 sprint race. I watched FP1 live last night and then watched sprint qualifying on demand when I got up this morning. There's so much WD-40 on this thing. Overkill on it. So here's my holiday. Ugh. Yeah, it's shaping up to be an awesome season yet again. Arrow, are you racing Friday or Saturday? You're a Friday guy, aren't you? Yeah. The sprint race, it starts at 11 my time. Or no, it starts at 10 my time? What up, J-Dog? Alright, we got a good amount, maybe too much float in the front. Got some good float. Alright, so that is the copper one. What up, Don Squad? Cherry dog face, dog face. Yeah, if you go to the clubs, yes, because they have six, like at the slot car club I can go to. The home racing, not so much. I mean, it can be. But at the club, so there's 6 lanes, and if there's 6 of us, everybody starts on a lane. You do 2-minute run, and it's about the total number of laps that you get. After 2 minutes, it stops, and everybody rotates a lane until you use all the lanes, and then whoever has the total number of laps is the winner. Also, it fastest lap as well, but it so it's like, because obviously the inside lane's going to be more laps because you have less distance. The home set, you can do the same thing, or if you have digital, it can get really competitive. And with digital, you can do like fuel loads and have to do pit stops. So, oh yeah, they'll go a flying, that's for sure. So let's try to clean this one up a little bit. Is this one as bad? Doesn't look as bad. What up, Steven? Mellow. How are you, sir? Add our lubricants. Nice. Horn of plenty. Nope. It's what we're doing while we wait for NRL to start. Thought you knew how to read. It's SRL. But we'll stop before NRL. Indeed. I've been into the hobby for a few years. My collection is small compared to a lot of people's. Getting there, almost done. That looks good. Clean these off. So last time I ran these, I wasn't able to open them up. And I also, so I couldn't add any lubricants, and they still had the magnets on. We're gonna run them, no magnets, without adding any weight, and then I have to remember to write down the lap times. And then we're gonna do with a little bit of weight added and see what that does. Oh, we disconnect or reconnect. Make sure we did it right. Yep, the lights come on. Put our screws back in. And I wish I didn't use so much WD-40 to try to get these screws out. Not enjoying this. I just needed a better screwdriver that I could actually grip. So these are about the cheapest slot cars you can get new. This brand, Polycar, they did a whole series of the BRZ. They also did a series of the WRX. So there's like 5 others or 6 others, or 4 others. Four other colors you can get. You can jump the track. What up, Philness? How are ya? Happy Friday, happy Friday. I mean, there's always ways to cheat, Jack. Anybody knows that it's rude. Oh yeah, that'll do it. You get yourself some lumbar support. Alright, I need to move you guys. I'm gonna change the screen real quick and move the camera so you guys can see the track. So hold on one moment. Don't worry, we're still here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any hobby stores here where you can buy stuff. I have one that has the wood routed track, but they don't sell cars. So it's whenever I go somewhere that sells them, I pick one up. Got this. I'm gonna move you in the corner. Let's see how I did. Don't think I did very good. I think I need to flip the camera the other way around. But we're gonna find out. No, that's not too bad. It was me. Yeah, I need to flip. No? Does that get the whole track? What up, Wicco? Yeah, buddy. You already know what it is. Alright, put this away. And then let's get some lap times in these bad boys. Oh man, no magnets is that's something. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be slow. Oh, that's fun though. It's getting some good drifts. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see that drift? Oh, man. Oh, this is flat. I wish you could try it. It's alright, let's set some times. Any predictions? We got any lap time predictions? It's gonna be slow. It's kind of like a Monza. Top Gear 2. So, a good time around this track is like in the mid to high 4 seconds. Like anything that gets in the 4 seconds is a good time. I can't remember what we set the times at when we were doing this the other day. Are you out of batteries? All right. 9.2. All right. I think that's a pretty fair. Here we go. Getting started. 5 laps. Oh, come on. Pushing it too hard. You did one good lap. Dang it. The no magnets is. All right. That is fun, I gotta say. All right, we got a lap time of 8.51. Travis, write it down. Hold on. 8.51. We got the orange. Orange. No mag. 8.51. And now we'll do the gold one. Yeah, you're right. The end of it does. It depends on your league, but most of the time, like you can, there's a ton of different types of motors you can use, different tire compounds. You have, I mean, you can lube them up, you can add weight, you can remove weight. It really depends on your, whatever league you're in. For these, I typically just sand the tires and add oil. But we're going to try what adding a little weight does since they don't have magnets in it. Let's see if the gold one feels a little grippy. tires up. There we go. Yeah, this one definitely grippier. Yeah, it does. I'm going to put it in the rear to try to give it a little more rear grip. I'll probably put it on top of the bracket that the motor goes on. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, the tires make all the difference in slot cars. That's why I spent that time sanding them. Tires are huge. Exactly. Well, if I'm running, so this is crazy. If I'm running digital, on the digital track, there are settings for 10 speed settings and 10 brake settings. So you can have it to where when you, it's only one setting, unless you get a custom controller, and those are like $250. But like when you lift off, it essentially applies brakes. And on the digital, you can set it for each car differently and have it to where when you lift off, it's almost like just coasting instead of braking. Or you can have it where you lift off and it like comes to a stop almost instantly. So depending on your driving style, it'll, like if you're somebody who likes to lift and coast through the turn instead of getting right up on it and braking, and there's 10 settings total that you can do with that. So you can really fine tune it. It's really cool. There's some great YouTube channels that I watch. Nice. What up, Mr. Armando or Armande? Yes. What kind did you had a dirt bike one? That sounds cool. All right, it's time to set a lap time. So we did an 8.51 in the orange one. Any predictions? That's cool. I've seen ones with jumps. It feels grippier than the orange one. However, it seems to just abruptly come out of the slot. So, I don't know. It's a blast. I got all my track second hand. All right, I gotta replace the batteries in this thing. I don't even know what kind of batteries this takes. Do I have the batteries required? And where do the batteries go? Could be. How do I open this? Oh, well, it's saying it's working now. So we're just going to roll with it. Did we get any predictions? 7.3. Root is optimistic. Could be the driver. Most likely is. It's feeling faster. I think that was a pretty good prediction. Oh yeah, hooking it up. Hooking it up. Too hard. These are fun. These are fun. Oh yeah, this is definitely, well I didn't de-slot either, but this is definitely a lot faster. Time, drum roll. Oh, Root. Oh, 7.98. 7.98. All right, I want to run the orange one again. We're going to run both of these again. Because I want to get more comparable time. How are we doing on time? Okay, we got time. What did I say? 7.98? Alright, we're going to do one more go for both. Do a couple practice laps and then we'll start. Since these have lights, we'll make it a little cooler looking. All right, let's bring it back around. Oh no, we must hurry. Head to the chopper. Let's see if this actually gets the time, because that thing just sounded like it was dead. Ooh, it stayed in. I don't think it's okay. No, it's it wasn't even timing. So hold on. What? Was it timing? It was timing. I don't trust that. It does say a 7.88, but let me figure out how to change these batteries, because it definitely died for a minute. So we'll tentatively write down 7.88. All right, how do I get you out of here? What do you oh, like that. 4 AA. 4 AA this thing takes? I don't have 4 AA. You might have 3 AA. I only have 2 AA. Oh no. I'm not in it tonight, or I just am commentating on Saturdays. Alright, what else do I have in my house that takes AAs that I can rob? I did a couple laps though, and it was not easy. It was not easy. I don't got no mag light. Look at all the drawers. I think all I have is everything's AAA nowadays. Yeah, I got AAA batteries. I don't have those either. I have TV remotes, but I think they're all AAA. Yep, AAA. But you know what? Changing 2 of the batteries is probably enough to make it work for now. Yeah, Double up batteries, not something I use very often. So we're just going to take one out of each side and see what happens. Temporary fix. You can email me some. Is that how that works? Alright. There we go. Screen's much brighter. Let's see. The 7.88 could have been accurate. I was putting in good laps. I just am not trusting this machine. Take one of these earplugs out. Or headphones. It's lights out and away we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the light back on. Oh, Dad, you ruined it. Power line, one of the greatest rock star on the planet. If you guys could see how fast my thumb was moving, feathering this throttle. Yeah. Now we got an 8.21. We've got some inconsistencies here. I think that 7.88 was not accurate. 8.21. So we did improve 0.3 of a second just from a little practice. Do this one more time, and then I'm going to put the weights in them. Come on. Oh, that's another thing you can do, Jack. You can get a different guide, different braids. Like, the sky's the limit. There's a really great American Dad episode where Stan gets really into slot cars, and it's very accurate about the hobby. Come on. I need to make sure not to step in the dog's water bowl that's right there. I just almost had a very wet sock. Dude, that wasn't very good. That was really bad. What? 7.88? Okay. So we improved 1/10. It's interesting that they both cars had the same, ended in the same number. The orange one ended in a 1. The gold one ended in an 8. So now no, it's working right. It's working right. I just forgot that I crashed it. It shows you the overall time first, and then you switch to the fastest lap, and the overall time was really long, but I forgot that I crashed it twice. So that's why the overall time was long. But the fastest lap So now we're gonna add, so I have these are, when you get your wheels balanced. So these are little 1/4 ounce weights, which, how much does this weigh? Let's weigh one of these real quick so we can get an idea of how much a 1/4 ounce actually is. I know it's 7 grams. So how much? Get my coffee scale. That's what I weigh my espresso out on every morning. Put you on there. So this is 73.5. 73.5 grams. So somebody do the math. What is 73.5 grams? We know that 28 ounces, or 28 grams is an ounce. It's almost 30. So a little over 2 ounces. Or right around 2 ounces, or just under 2 ounces. I can't even remember the number I said. Alright, so I'm thinking the best place to put, I want it in the back. The motor gets hot, so you don't want to put it. Cut this. Gotta cut this, eh? Don't want to. The only flat spot is in the front. Put it right there. I think that's what I'm gonna try. Where's that rubbing alcohol? Make sure. Peel off the sticky back. How is that going to prevent? We'll have enough clearance. Alright, so there's a bracket that holds the motor. I've just stuck it on top of that. That little chip there is for the headlights. We'll let the body close. No, it interferes with the body. The little men inside make it so it don't stray. Where else could I put this? Where it would make sense. Oh, this is really, oh, there we go. Go right here. Oh, I ruined the sticky on the back of that one. Well, this might not work. I'll try one more time. Perfect. So I stuck it, really like putting a weight in the trunk is what I did. Let's see if that works. Run this one and then we'll have to conclude because I want to eat some food before NRL gets started in 30 minutes. Rookie mistake. I let one of the screws fall into the slot. So y'all, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is familiar with NRL and knows what I've been talking about. But if you're not, the link is pinned in the chat. It starts in about 30 minutes. Tonight is Friday split pre-qualifying. It'll be 3 splits of qualifying, and that'll determine if you make it to the actual races next weekend. I will be commentating along with Flawed and Tati tomorrow. Tonight is Toon, Leo, and Slow-Mo. And there's a lot of cool new stuff that you're going to see, so watching the main broadcast is the way to do it. McNaughty has been working on some really cool new stuff that is I've never seen before. I've seen it in real racing, but I've never seen it watching a esports. So it's going to be epic, and I highly, highly, highly recommend that you tune in. Alright, so let's do a couple test laps and see what adding some. Whoa! It's a lot more stable. Alright. Why aren't you clipped on? That's better. Alright, here we go. Adding the weights. What did that do? Any predictions? So fastest run in the gold car, 7.88. We just added 7 grams of weight, which may be too much, to the trunk. So really directly over the rear axle is where that weight is. Already not off to a great start. Oh, crash. I gotta get the grabber out for that. Oh, grab it. We still got 2 laps left. We can do something. We can do something. It's not over yet. Did adding weight help at all? Or am I just not very good at driving slot cars, so this whole experiment is useless? On a lap. Nope. I crashed again. Are you kidding me? Well, make sure we wait long enough that we don't get a really false representation. Oh, it already ended. Okay. 7.75. It worked. Adding the weight. Gave us a 7.75. Well, how about them apples? So I do want to add a weight to this one so that they're roughly equal. Maybe it was easier to drive without the weight. Make sure the weight hasn't fallen down. It's still stuck up there. Yeah. That's awesome. What time? No, we still got some time. We'll add the weight to this one too. We got time. So here's your holiday. Now, obviously putting the magnets back in would make it a lot faster. There. Slot R, Dave Slot R, he has a whole bunch of I guess it's aluminium, I think as he would say, that's like pliable, almost like a hard clay, and he'll just kind of snip off little pieces and you can stretch it out to make it thinner. And then he just uses some blue tack and sticks it in. He did a whole video series on the WRX versions of these cars. So same company, same color combos, just instead of the BRZ, it's a WRX, so a little more top heavy of a car. He has some that he put really nice tires on, removed magnets, added weights. Alright. Here we go, last run of the evening before NRL. This is feeling for it. Not that one. You bet. Nice. All right. Moment of truth. I think this really improved the orange one. Holy cow. 7.54 with weight. So So we went from a 8.51 to a 7 point. So I think a lot of that has to do with me starting to feel more comfortable driving these cars around. Does it have enough power for me to do both at the same time? It does. So we'll end with some tandem laps. Let me put them closer together so it can be proper initial D. This is going to be fun. I've actually never done this before. So, couple laps, and then I'm going to end the stream. I need to fix this barrier. I keep smacking it. Cracked. This stupid barrier is so expensive, and it gets brittle and breaks. And so both of my sets are used, and so they're already old. And then I've changed the layout several times. And yeah. I stepped on the squeaker. Alright, y'all. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining me in this fun slot car action experiment tuning thing that I haven't really done before. Watch NRL tonight and 20 minutes, and tomorrow, noon Central, 1 Eastern, all that fun stuff, and we will catch y'all on the flippity flop. Good luck to all the drivers tonight. Break a leg to my commentators and production crew, and have fun. And you know what the last thing I have to say is, it's game over, man.